Hey, what's going on? It is April Fools, where they say we are, where the apps actually came to be real life kids. Girls, boys, others, know your own gender, please. We're going to do a fun reading here. I am at the Pirate Kanta house with my little girl that's saying, hello, we're going to answer questions today about those relationships that needed a view from the Delphi. And you see, we've got a little bit of a Stonehenge thing going on here at the backyard of A to Z, where the whiz kids said, Oz, our way. Dessert us, please. We love dessert. So I'm going to be doing a reading, and I'm just, bless you, baby, going to say her and him. But you know your own gender and your own spin. We all have masculine and feminine energy, and you're going to know whether or not your characters match in these narratives. They might not. I could be reading for a lot of people. It might not be you. In fact, if it is, most likely you'll find it in your moon or rising sign, because I'm a moon guy. So dead guy came back to life calling Apocalypso, and usually it's the moon reading or the rising sign that shows up for a lot of people. So you might want to have a look-see at those. We're going to pull 7 cards with sneaky little Rider-Waite-Smiths that are already showing us, hey, there's the theme for the reading today. What is this sneaky shit all about? I'm going to pull this card out of the deck. We're just going to see, what is it that was so elusive in these relationships with maybe one that got away or tried to get away with something like the Bitcoin lies of Inception that I'm calling all about. We're nuts for crackers over here, because it's time to know about the 2 silver that were left and the 7 that never got traded for the magical dress. And 7 cards for that. What's on their mind? What's on your mind? What are they feeling? What are you feeling? What are they doing? What are you doing? And what's the common thing in the middle? And then we might pull a little more insight from some romance angels that tried to find their virtue in a box of cards with a Y that never ends for friends. And we might take a look with another lens, because I've got the chatty sibillas that give us an insight about what the advice might be on the common factors. More to come inside your reading, friends. You're beautiful, and here's where it all ends, with hopefully a new lens. Catch you on the inside. Hey, what's going on, Capricorn? I'm back to do your reading, and wow, you know what I just realized? This guy's real sneaky. We've had this one in common. All of these readings are about this. I've been shuffling these cards, and I'm hearing right away this fire person and this air person might have a mutual upset party in common about whatever the 7 of Swords indicates. And I've just been using this as the central point of focus for these April Fool's readings, because some of these relationships have gone wackadoodle simply because of whoever this is. And I'm hearing in this situation El Capitan and Boo. Somebody saw, and I'm hearing nobody called you their man is what I'm hearing. It's like, it's just somebody's message. There's going to be a lot of these that could potentially come up. The way I do readings, these are most likely lottery style. I get a ton of messages coming in from Spirit. May or may not be yours. Keep listening, and also check your sun, your moon, and your rising. A lot of times moon and rising hit more for people with me because I am a moon person myself. I'm ruled by my moon. If you ask an astrologer, which I am not. I just study this stuff and say BS on a lot of things. Okay, so we've got 7 cards that I'm pulling here to talk about whatever it is that does need to happen. You've got this card facing me right now, all of you, Capricorn, Ace of Wands, and it's like, here, this is yours, is what I'm hearing. And when I see these aces come up too, literally, it's like a hand coming out of the cloud saying, here's this thing that's yours. And I'm hearing, be careful, because it might have burned your hand. And I'm hearing for somebody, it's like how they gaslight you too. So be aware, there's cautionary notes coming up all over this. We're going to go ahead and flip this down so you can see what's in front of me. Sorry for the wobble and the shake. we have a, there we go, posable tripod thingy called a poser snap. And yeah, I think we got it in the right place. You can see what's going on here. So we're going to read her side, his side. Please know your own genders. I'm speaking to the feminine energy on me, masculine energy on me. It's easy for me to tell the story this way, okay? You're going to know your own gender, your own characters, and whether or not these hit. So let's proceed. On her mind. Six of Swords shown upside down. I'm tired of thinking about doing something that I haven't been willing to do. And I'm hearing for somebody, this is like the end of a cerebral nightmare. And I wouldn't always read it like this. Sometimes that's what this is when it's showing up right, because you're leaving the choppy waters behind. But I'm hearing for somebody else, it's like they've taken the last turn with whatever it was they were. Row your boat more gently down the stream. Tomorrow never comes at all. Wednesday's just a dream. And it's kind of like, boo, we're not doing that anymore. And I hear it's like they had to do it this way to turn it off, because the only next step is the Seven of Swords, which is here on the head. And this is El Capitan, I'm hearing, El Sneaky Tippy Toes, trying to get away with something in the name of two that would get away with everything in front of you, is what I'm hearing. And that this person here said, no, not in my bodega, and took off and said, you know what, I don't have to go that way, choppy waters that never came, and I don't do whatever El Capitan is doing, so no, I'm not your man. That's on one person's head. Let's see what's on his head here. I see his gently. It's the masculine send energy coming off of my own body. Well, we've got the Emperor reversed. He looks upright to you there, but I'm the guy reading here, and when he shows up like this, it is like, wow, El Capitan, but a really bad variety man. Because when, let's just say, the one on the throne here that's put himself well, that maybe has some kind of, I'm hearing it might be Aries rising or Aries moon, or somewhere strong Taurus. This can kind of go either way with me with this Emperor sometimes. Although it doesn't have to be. This could be you, this could be somebody else, it could be another character. It doesn't have to be someone that would say, I'm a man, or I'm a woman. It doesn't have to be anything like that. This could just be the context of their energy if it's not an actual person. But what's on this person's mind, if they're acting like the Emperor has certain entitlements, put it that way. And they've come over a long period of time, so this person is very well grounded in knowing what they can get, and they've got a lot of orange and like lower chakra energy where it's just like, nah, this is what I have, and I'm here, and you are but a mere pleb. When he shows up like this sometimes, because this is already somebody that might be hard to talk to, difficult to talk to. Like, you can't reason with this person. And when they're this way, it's like, nice try. And it's like dealing with a narcissist. Best way to do it is not. Okay, so let's see what's going on emotionally. Because I'm hearing in another situation, hold on, let me come back here. You're talking about somebody that's not as old as he looks. Wow, here's the other thing here. This Emperor, this is an older dude sometimes, this person. When they're this way, it's like they're not that old. They just, I'm hearing they were being criticized, like, hi, you don't know what you're doing, because sometimes people are ageist. And I'm hearing that in some cases, this is like why people like take off and they're like, screw this place. I hate this weather. It's like, it's gross. It makes my hair frizzy. I'm hearing it makes my hair frizzy and it sucks. And ugh. I don't want to be that crusty character, and that might be why they took off. And so I'm hearing this might be a character that was not boding well in your life, and They're saying Gemini again. I keep seeing this 6 here. This is an air sign, air tribe person, which is generally, your Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If it's falling in the month of 6, likely to have a strong Gemini in their natal constitution, if you're asking me. But this person didn't do well. And I'm hearing, not in my bodega, fool. You don't bring that in here. We got good fruit. So let's see what's going on her side. Ooh, we got some lovers, and they are in reverse, and that is another Gemini card. And so I'm hearing flipped and reversed, and somebody recorded something. They used a sample. They didn't even ask permission, and they did not pay. Wow, I heard that very clearly. It could have been a sperm sample, but I was actually hearing about somebody's music or a piece of art. They're saying it might be a piece of literature that somebody had been working on, and that you might actually have like a poor man's copyright somewhere. And if you don't know you have that already, let me just give you a little piece of advice. And this might not hold up in a court of law. You can only use it like once ever to prove it. But if you had an envelope and something was in it that was incepted with the right date on it that could, go through the mail, and appropriate addresses that could be hashed, and what people that work in forensic things like I do with IP addresses and calling the end of the world apocalypso, and what the Bitcoin hack taught me about torrents, like us waking up in simulations, okay? We can prove things, especially if you have an envelope like that. So we'll just say, hang on to it. But this could also have to do with things that happen in the next 2 to 3 months, because I'm seeing, 4 to 6 here with an emphasis. So we're talking about Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini season, when it's potential that maybe if this is just a long distance thing and there was some BS artist that was like conning your communication because they wanted to get their hand between whatever this relationship was that you had, where it's like you're on this teeter-totter with this other person, and it's like, are we getting stabbed with the same fork? This is what I keep hearing. It's like we're getting stabbed with the same fork again. And if you have this character in between, I'm hearing that might be part of why these two don't really get to match. And it's like you're just in different worlds, because it's like somebody was like putting their hand in there and they're like, here's what you need to know, and pat, pat, and coming after the relationship. So let's see what's going on here. His feelings. Wow, fiery, loving, passionate energy. And this Queen of Wands, ooh, she upright. And I'm hearing, hey, pretty kitty. Hi, pretty kitty. And somebody's got their eye on this. And it's like, no, there were no black sheep in my family. It was the cat. Yo. And somebody's being really coy about it, but they're lovely. And I'm hearing this is he for somebody very clearly. He's just like that. And it's something about his Leo moon, or his rising, though, maybe. He might be like me. I got a Leo moon myself, and a lot of times I show up like this Queen of Wands. But, it's a lovely energy. It's somebody that got in touch with the goddess, and maybe I'm hearing if this is your story, and this is sounding like somebody he's got an amazing relationship with his mother that is no lie awesome. It's like there's nothing weird there in this particular one. And I'm hearing that it's not this guy. This guy here, it's not his mom, they get along. But I'm hearing about the object of his affection, that this person here might have a good common friend with you, because I'm hearing he really hit it off with your mom, that if this is you here, it's your mom that this person's thinking about is like a great friend. And it's like, and if we can't talk, it's like, it's so weird, because something about Facebook and like weird people, interlopers. They're talking to me about the interlopers. Get away. No interlopers. Nobody wants the sneaky tippy toes. Go. All right. So let's see what they're doing here. What is going on this side? What are you doing, Capricorn? Justice. Bow, bow, bow. That's a very Libra energy for me right there. I heard Libra loud and clear for somebody, and it's justice on the mind, and it's getting a balance. And I'm hearing it's like taking something off of your head. Somebody was putting something on your head that doesn't need to be there, and they were trying to cap you with it. It's like being hoodwinked. And I'm hearing it's whoever this was that both had in the non and the never and the sorry card, but no. You don't get away with that. And so I'm hearing that somebody wants to talk about it, but it's like, it's almost like too much. And it's just like, I can't. I've had it. I've had it with this crap, and here I go. It doesn't go this way. It goes like that, because that's justice. That's major arcana. This is the kind of stuff that changes how we do life. And if it's showing up in how life is moving for us, it could be a sneaky thing too, because if you're like the wrong side of this does not look good. This is like somebody who tried to run away, tried to get away with some shit that they did, and they might be like being held accountable too. So I'm hearing for somebody, if this has to do with, they're telling me the baby didn't go to term. I don't know if it was like a termination or if somebody lost their child some kind of way. I'm sorry. However it happened, nobody likes how that happens. I'm one of those people that I don't advocate anybody ever being hurt, put it that way. And so sometimes when people end up hurt and somebody else ends up being hurt in a situation that they didn't want to be hurt in either, it's just like crappy. So I'll just say that about things that didn't happen. But I'm hearing about something that didn't come to term. And what a mutual party will know about whoever the little one is that gets spoken to is what I'm hearing about, because they might not be there in somebody's like immediate world, but it's like they're somehow in this person's life. They speak to this person. It's like speaking to your guides or somebody who may have, crossed over and having that 5D relationship. But I'm hearing that there's some kind of justice that needs to come out about this because of what somebody was hiding about what they were consuming while they were taking somebody for a drive, and just some fucking bad thing that ended up happening on the road and who it cost. So, wow. Sometimes we just need to stop for a minute. I'm going to burn something while I'm doing this here. And I'm very sorry if you lost someone like that. And we'll also check and see what's on the other side with his energy. Because I was just hearing about somebody that didn't have to pass that way. It's like sometimes people don't take responsibility. And there's some things that people were getting away with in the name of limited liability. And what they have charged onto the people in the name of the corpse and what the body actually is. And so I have a reverence for that. I'm very sorry if you lost somebody in a way that was irreverent. Especially if somebody that was sitting on the pulpit some way got away with something because of their power and ability to abuse others for having money and being set up and taking advantage of. I'm hearing she was pregnant. Okay, so let's see what's going on here on his side. Actions. All right, 3 upside down pentacles. She was definitely pregnant. And I'm hearing 2 people might have died in an accident it could have been prohibited. And that there's a certain justice that needs to come out. Very specific for somebody. Like I said, I'm very sorry if that was your case. If you need a private reading, hit me up privately. Some of these I don't have to get too much into here. This is a common area where I'm doing lottery style reading. But in other cases here, I'm just hearing about somebody that really needs to show up more present. There's 2 here. You've got whatever you need here. You might be feeling dethroned. I'm hearing it's like some weird impotence thing with this guy though. But it's about his energy. It's less about oh, my manhood. But there's something to deal with privilege and having had certain things adjusted. They're saying it's money, he lost something maybe, I'm hearing a change of job, and I'm hearing don't be stingy. Don't be stingy, especially if she's carrying your child. Okay, just whatever. And you're gonna get that from me, all right? I'm a feminist. Fix it. So, get a job. Do it. There's a lot of things you could do. Okay. Let's see what's in common here. And I'm hearing too, if you're watching, wondering how long he's going to get away with it, they're saying 7 is as far as it's going to go. I'm seeing 2 blocks on 6. It's like the legal's coming. They're like, no, he's not going to get away with it anymore. We're trying to put the kibosh on it, and poof, it won't get past the month of 6. So send her check. If it's coming, it needs to go. All right, be nice. So let's see what y'all have in common here. Okay, wow, Capricorn. Well, there's a Capricorn card if I ever saw one, the devil. Whatever this was might have been karmic as hell. I'm hearing karmic as hell, and it's like, look at this. It's literally a couple that like was bound together in hell. But they choose to be there. They're like, no, we really like this. And I just got a weird one about, I'm not even going to say it because I'm incepting something where that doesn't happen, but a weird relationship with whoever this guy is that has, they're saying it's like Aries moon or rising, but something weird with abusive control with the mother. And all I'm going to say is it's like a bad combo, but they choose to be there. Look, like chained together. It's like they're naked and there's like this third party that's watching saying, yeah, I see what you did. And I'm hearing for some people, it's like the recognition of like how you came together. And, you know, before we get too polarized on this, because this card can go a lot of ways for people. I mean, it can definitely just be talking about this gas hole that you have in common, whose birthday might be in, I don't know, July, or have something to do with 7s that gets away with things. Hearing spoiled fingerprints. You get your fingerprints on it too. That might be what you have in common. Is that third person that was trying to do something with that relationship here, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be one thing or the other. But this is a Capricorn card here. And for some people, this could kind of be like a dark angel saying, you know what, it looks really crappy here, but we see how this came together, and you two could escape these chains at any time. You wanted to be here. You're holding on to this. So there might be different reasons why. I'm hearing for 2 people, it's literally because it's like they're saying like May-December relationship, whatever that means to you. I'm hearing sometimes it's about an age difference. Sometimes it's about like being too far apart and being able to see each other because of the distance. In other cases, I'm hearing it's like bad third party witness trying to screw things up. And, you know, this is where guys like me want to just throw the tables upside down and say no more. So let's see what else we can find out, because it's time. You got the thumbs up on that one. Ace of Wands saying do it. Let's grab a couple of romance angels, see what we've got for her and for him. And then I'll get a few sibillas. See what we can find out about El Diablo over here. It says, wow, Capricorn, you even show up in your own reading with an archetype there. Saying major arcana, boo. 15 is a 555 in front of a guy like me, which means it's go time. But I read things on a very crypto level, down to a dot. All right, let's see what she's got. We've got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Wow. These can be very cheesy sometimes, but they can also be very realsies sometimes. And there's a third party there, if you didn't notice, that's kind of like edging these two together. And I'm hearing it might be the good third party, not the interloper here. So maybe we're talking about the long distance, or the ones where there's a couple and there's a baby and a need for justice and whatever this distance, this gap is, to be closed. Because it's been hell. I'm hearing it's like we were tied together. We have this, and it's been hell. It's been hell. But it's been strong, and we could see each other clearly in the dark. And so there's other ways to look at this. Okay, let's see what's going on his side here. Very soon. So I'm here. Yeah, this is the romantic couple that's like trying to get together. If you haven't seen them in a while, This is pending good communication. I'm hearing this was like third-party involvement situation with people that didn't know what they were talking about. It was like close enough to get you that much more brave, and then you get there and then it's like, what didn't they tell you to get you there and like help you crash your car that way, right? So let's see, very soon, this might be a better time to try to initiate contact, because here I'm seeing two people getting along real good here and here, but it's like there's a third party that's not getting too involved, but that's helping. Okay, so let's get a little bit of clarification here on the devil, the evil, the veil that never lived. The World Wide Web, the black dot that saw everything and turned its back on all of it because it was some shit. It wasn't real. We're stacking the torrents that we want. We're choosing what kind of deal we want now that we can choose what kind of simulation we want to land up in and what type of archetypes we want to be around, and where we want to take more lies from BS interlopers. Let's stop here and just see what's on the other end, because that one's looking up at me. I just want to see what the advice is on that. Ooh, love. We've got Lamante. Somebody's looking very intently. And I'm hearing, it's more than Tinder. I can't do Tinder. I love it. I'm looking at your face. Let's see what else we got. Denari. Well, I haven't been talking to anybody either. I've been focused on what I'm doing, and it's been a lockdown because I'm not that kind of a chase. And disgrazia. Yeah, this is somebody got caught with a lie right here. I'm hearing somebody was sitting on truths for base reasons, covering up what was like the heart matter, and it's like the cat that had its tongue caught. And some freaking devil there showing up, third-party interloper, and the house that goes burning down because of lies or things that are unsustainable. So, wow, a lot of messages coming through here, Capricorn. You're going to know which ones are yours. Hit me up if you'd like a private reading. Book.artoflove.me. Check your moon and your rising if this was your sun. And hey, I'll catch you again soon. We're back for another one. Bye for now. Mama said you'll catch your moon. What do you need to know right now? Have you ever tried talking to an intuitive or a psychic to ask these questions? Were you left hanging, or how did it go for you? There might be a reason why some of your questions were not answered, and I have a special secret to share with you. It's something that your astrologers probably can't even talk to you about because they simply do not know. So who am I? Well, my name is Jacob, and I'm a guy that actually came back from the dead. I was resuscitated. I had a medical miracle after malpractice, and I learned some things when I crossed over the Nano Bridge about the 0 point frequency and the Stargate that nobody's talking to you about. The cosmic vortex that mathematically can prove who you are down to numbers and digits and letters, just like cryptocurrency, IP addresses, and the SIM card in your phone, and can explain the simulation that you might have jumped into in your body. If your astrologer's not talking to you about it that way, they probably just can't. The good news is you don't have to be caught on a treadmill, because what I've learned is a specific way to calculate where you are in the fractal of the cosmos. What it allows us to do is literally see who different people are in your path. And it's literally like playing chess. We can figure out who plays what archetype here, there, and remove anything that is clouding your view of what is here in your life, and hopefully empowering you to make better decisions. So if you're tired of feeling like you only ever get this much information And it only gets you that much braver until you hit a wall again. This is why. So what I'd like to do today is invite you to click on that link that says, yes, I want to know. It's going to take you to a page where you can fill out some details so I know how to talk to you. And go ahead and submit that. You will have joined artoflove.me. I would love to be in touch with you. Looking forward to it. Take care. We'll catch you again soon.